Okay, okay, what's your name? You gonna tell us a little history about the jazz. What's your name, brother?
My name is Jerome Smith.
Okay, now tell me real quick about Max Roach and what he was doing over here.
Well, Max Roach used to come here with Abby Lincoln many years ago for the Black Art Festival, but he did participate in terms of some of the New Orleans street culture, you know, what is traditionally called second line, which is Louis Armstrong flavor.
Okay.
But the real music of New Orleans is not the instrumentalists, it's the people saying good morning and good evening.
Oh, what does that mean?
It means we care, one for the other. Good morning and good evening mean that you care. And that's the flavoring of all the artists that come from the city.
That's true. This is the one place where you get on the trolley car.
And y'all would tell me about the...
No, this is the one place you get on the trolley car, people get on and they say, good morning, everybody.
Oh.
And I'm like, wow. Good morning. And, I mean, it forces you to say good morning to people, but they all do it. They all look around and say, good morning, everybody.
That's
and I'm like,
nice.
good morning. It's amazing, the generosity.
Okay, so it's got that feeling. And you were telling me about the women playing the second line before?
Well, this is New Day's second line. I mean,
what was the old days second line?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you had neighborhood tribalism, and everybody had unique expressions. And
so each neighborhood sounded different?
Yeah, each neighborhood had different kind of expression, not just in sound, but in terms of dress and attitude and whatever. But the main thing is that all that has to do with the African root.
And my man was really playing that thing that you use to pull the gate down.
That was a Hindu. He said it was a Hindu.
Oh, it's an instrument?
Yeah.
That was
I know. And the rhythms he was playing were the right symbol patterns.
Oh. And then he would open it, get that chain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a triangle.
Yeah. Oh, don't let Satch see that.
Do
Oh,
not.
God, do not let Satch.
Yes, Satch is not allowed.
I was like, I gotta show Satch that I don't.
No, you don't.
But Satch likes the triangle, so because he can. What kind of dress they were wearing? What kind of clothes? A different neighborhood, like maybe compare two neighborhoods.
I would think like the 6th Ward, which is the Trimmy, that the area.
The Trimmy is the 6th Ward.
Right?
Okay.
Right. The Trimmy area is close to a place they call Congo Square. Congo Square is a place where the kidnapped persons, meaning us, used to perform on the Sundays and the weekends. This is one reason why they have all these Sunday parades.
Oh, okay.
But that dance that was done in Congo Square is not the dance. That dance is a dance by permission, where the owners of the kidnapped people allowed us to do certain things. The real place for that dance that came out of that Trimmy come off the Bayou St. John, where folks would go off by themselves, sneak away to dance in ritual. Now some of that was maintained, and so within that, originally many of the things like was carried over in terms of the. There were some people that way back would try to make fabrics. They would do fabrics. They would do dyeing. They would do shading of color. Just the whole thing. In other areas, before we became so industrialized and commercial oriented, they would get stuff off of the rack. Almost everything was made in the neighborhood.
So the people made their own stuff. Okay.
All the facts. See, like, they had this great anthropologist from Howard, Dr. Leo Hansberry. That's Lorraine Hansberry's uncle. Lorraine Hansberry was the mentor for some of us that was involved in the civil rights movement. So she sent myself and somebody to meet Dr. Leo Hansberry. he was so brilliant, he had to do his own voyage for his PhD. He was an anthropologist. So he had information that he had gathered years ago as it related to some of these New Orleans rituals. And like the whole New Orleans ritual around Mardi Gras don't have nothing whatsoever to do with Mardi Gras. It has to do with that African thing. In the neighborhoods, when it's intact, it's not what you see at the Jazz Fest. You know, it ain't but it's not that, and that plays into the music. For like when Max would come and Cannonball would come, they would come here and be a part of certain things, pretty much like you saying.
Yeah, it's trying to go down the street. Yeah. Where's the Congo Square? Where's that?
That's on Rampart. It's long.
Okay.
That's where the thing
so it's down the street down there?
No, you go all the way this way and you end up on Rampart.
It's 9 blocks across Canal.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can take the train over there.
Park. They call it Louis Armstrong Park, and they have a little piece in there by Sidney Bechet. But one of the things is about the music. Say, for example, with Coltrane.
With Coltrane?
Yeah, you see I had this drummer, Rashan Ali, right? Rashan Ali, he playing drums. So we in New York. And he was doing some things, some little figures on the drums. So I jumped up and I just automatically started doing a little dance. But what I was reacting to was something that Coltrane had picked up from New Orleans street music that was a part of his configuration. And Ali was hitting it just like a New Orleans drummer. He was hitting it just like Earl and Riley or James Black or one of them. So he was doing that little piece there, right?
Yeah.
So when I say, man, what's happening after the set? He say, well, what they going on? So you know in New Orleans they have all these multi-directional things happening.
Yeah.
And that's what they was bringing into that set.
Oh, they were trying to play multi-sounds at once.
He wasn't trying to, he playing.
Oh, okay.
Max used to come and follow certain, he come around some of the Indian tribes.
Oh, okay. And where were the Indian tribes?
That'd be mostly all over the city. But certain neighborhoods had different styles of dress.
Yeah, what they dress like?
Well, they dress like in terms of their impressions of what that their participation in that what is called Mardi Gras. But when I was coming up, it was carnival in my neighborhood. You didn't know the word Mardi Gras. Everything was carnival because that was that connection to Haiti. That was connection to
in Panama. They had carnival.
That whole infusion was there. So
well, you know where it started, right?
Yeah.
Mardi Gras started in Alabama. I'm going down there this year. 5 older black gentlemen talked to me about it, so I'm going down there for Mardi Gras this year to really experience what the real Mardi Gras is about. Because I think that New Orleans has allowed white people to ruin it with the whole, what is that about? That's just ignorant. And you need to go to Congo Square because across the street from Congo Square is a laundromat called the Clothespin. J&M Music was a recording studio where Fats Domino, Professor Longhair, Jerry Lee Lewis,
everybody,
Little Anthony, Max, they all recorded there, and their pictures are all over the wall. I was doing laundry and had a history lesson in the
I could take the train over there.
You can walk over to Rampart.
Rampart is about 5 blocks from here. You take a right.
Actually, you know, I'm going to go do that.